Hi there and welcome to the Interwoven Studio channel. My name's Claudia and today I'm here to show you how I made this macrame plant hanger. It seems lately the double spiral knot is my favorite knot, so I designed this plant hanger to incorporate it. The size of pot I'm using for this project is 6 inches high and 6 inches in diameter. I'm using a 1.5 inch diameter metal O-ring. That measurement is the inside of the O-ring. I like to use these instead of wooden rings because they're much stronger and can handle more weight, even though I do prefer the look of a wooden ring. So first of all, attach your O-ring to whatever you're using to support the plant hanger while you're knotting it up. I always use a clothing rack as my support. I also use electrical tape to attach my ring because it doesn't leave a residue when you remove it. When I cut my cords, I like to tape the ends with clear tape so the cord doesn't unravel as I'm making my piece. So first thing, fold one of the 5-meter lengths so that one side of the cord is 1.5 meters and the other side of the cord is 3.5 meters. Attach it to the ring using the Lark's head knot. Hold the folded part in front of the ring. Bring the 2 lengths behind the back of the ring, through the middle and through the loop. Pull down until the cords are nice and snug. This is the Lark's head knot. Now make sure the inside length is 1.5 meters long and the outside length is 3.5 meters. Do the same thing on the other side. When both cords are attached with the Lark's head knot, the 2 inside cords should be 1.5 meters and the outside cords are 3.5 meters. I then like to tape the ends of my inside cords with colored tape. There's 2 reasons for this. One is that sometimes you may accidentally use a filler cord as a working cord when you're doing that double spiral knot. So this is an easy way to make sure you haven't done this. The second reason I'll let you know later in the tutorial. Make a single spiral knot by taking the left cord over the 2 middle cords. Take the right cord over that cord, around the back of the 2 middle shorter cords, which are the filler cords, and then through the opening. And then pull that snug. Now you're going to take a 7-meter length, fold it in half evenly, place it behind the 2 middle cords and do the first knot of a spiral knot. So take the left cord over the 2 middle cords, take the right cord over that cord, behind the 2 middle cords and back through the opening. And pull that snug. Now we're going to alternate between the 2 sets of cords to create the double spiral knot. Take the cords you made the first knot with, pull them to the front, and make a spiral knot. Now take the other set of cords, pull them to the front, and do a spiral knot. And now keep alternating this way between the 2 sets of cords. If you're finding this knot a little bit confusing, a link is popping up on the screen now that teaches this knot using 2 different colors of cords. This makes it much easier to see how the knot is created. Keep making this knot until it is 55 centimeters or 22 inches in length. Now make 2 more in the exact same way and make them the same length, attaching them to the O-ring as you did the first one. This is what it will look like at this point. Now we're going to use the spiral knot instead of the double spiral knot to create the area where the pot will sit. Using only 3 cords from one of the sections, do the regular spiral knot. For the spiral knot, make sure you're using 1 cord with the colored bottom. That will be the center of the spiral knot or the filler cord. And then use 2 cords that don't have the colored tape on the bottom. And those are going to be the working cords, which will do the wrapping around that filler cord. Now do the spiral knot until the length is about 17 centimeters or 7 inches. And now do the same thing in groupings of 3 until you have 6 regular spiral knot sections and make them all the same length. So you'll be making 2 regular spiral knot lengths off each double spiral section. Next, take 2 lengths which are from different double spiral sections, but which are also side by side. Join these together with the square knot. The square knot will have 4 filler cords. Take the left cord over the 4 middle cords. Take the right cord in front of that cord, behind the 4 filler cords, and through the opening. Pull that so it's snug. Now take the right cord over the 4 middle cords. Take the left cord over that cord, behind the 4 filler cords and through the opening, and pull that snug. Do this with all 6 of the spiral sections and you will have 3 square knots when you're done. The 2 on the outside will get joined together. Now we're going to join all the cords together with a gathering knot about 6 centimeters or 2.5 inches from the bottom of the square knots. Take a 1 meter or 40-inch length of cord, make a loop, take the end of the loop and wrap around the cord several times. And now take that end through the loop and pull, and then pull the other end of the cord up until the loop is hidden behind the wrapped cords. Cut the excess cord at the top. For an in-depth tutorial on the gathering knot, click the link on the screen. And all these links will also be in the description below. And now the last step, trimming the cords. The finished plant hanger is 135 centimeters or 53 inches in length. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. I have another tutorial popping on the screen that might interest you. And if you have any feedback for me, don't hesitate to put it in the description below. Bye now.